Good evening.
Hello, good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Can you please turn on your video? Yes, I can see you. Good evening. How are you?
I am good. What about
Oh,
you?
wonderful. I'm doing great. And this is your first session with me. And I would like to
Yes.
welcome you in my session. And I wholeheartedly welcome you in my session at this platform, Englishyaari. I hope you are doing very well. And I hope we are going to have a wonderful communication together and have a good time. Yes. And
Okay, ma'am.
before
Just yeah. Okay, so I would like to request one thing that before going to the topic, just give me 1 minute.
all right.
Can you see me?
Yes, yes, I can see you.
But I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Yes.
Okay. Due to okay, I'll be changing the background. Now, can you see me? Am I visible to you?
No, ma'am. Not yet.
Okay, just a second. Let me check my settings. Am I visible?
I'm so sorry, but not, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know why. May I try to rejoin? Because my camera is
Yes.
on and I can see myself clearly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll be joining again. All right.
Yes.
I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, ma'am. No problem. No issue.
Am I visible to you?
No, ma'am. You are not visible.
Okay, I'm not visible, but my camera is on.
I don't
Uh,
know. Yeah, I see. This is my second session, and my first session I joined yesterday, and the tutor with whom I joined, it was same things I faced with the tutor, which I am facing right now. But after this connecting, when we joined again, after that it was totally fine. But I don't know why.
okay, because I can see myself. Even I'm checking my settings also. I'm clearly visible to myself. Uh,
Okay,
okay.
let me rejoin
Yes,
again.
yes, yes. Okay. Am I audible and visible to you, Bula?
Yes, ma'am. I
Am
can
I
see you
clearly?
now.
All right, that's wonderful. Well, I don't know what is causing that inconvenience, but that's fine. It happens, okay? So it happens at times. But yes, now it's resolved and let's move further with the session. Okay, shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So since this is your second session, as you told on Englishyaari, so I would like to
Definitely.
quickly tell you about the format. And yes, as you know very well, all of our sessions have got a topic, okay, and that topic can be uh, discussioned during the session, or if you want, if the learner wants, topic can be changed. Okay, so it completely depends on you. If you want to stick to the topic, we can move ahead with the topic, and if you want to change it, we can change it. All right. So yes,
Yes, ma'am.
and the topic given to us today is again a very interesting topic and also a discussionable topic. So if you want, we can be moving ahead, continuing with the topic. And if you want, we can change it also. Okay. But before that, I would like both of us to introduce ourselves to each other so as to be comfortable with each other and have a good conversation. Okay. So
Yes,
shall we
ma'am.
start?
Yes, ma'am. We can start.
All right. We'll be starting with you. All right.
Okay, so my name is Bhola, and I am originally from Jharkhand. I live in city called Lohardaga, and right now I am 19 years old. And if I talk about my academics, so I have done my schooling from plus two Nadia Hindu High School Lohardaga, which is here in Lohardaga itself. And now currently I am pursuing my graduation. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to watch movie, play cricket, and spending time with my friends. Nowadays, I am practicing one of the hobbies, which is reading books. So that's all about me, man.
Okay, may I know which book are you reading currently?
Yeah, it's yeah, okay. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay. So the book name is actually it's the writer's name is Neil De Silva. Can you see me? Can you see this?
Yes, yes, I can see it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and that looks wonderful. And I hope it's good.
Yes, it's totally. It's a actually it's a horror book.
Okay, so you like these horror stories?
I like to know. I like to read, and I like to know when someone talk about it. But when when I see this thing on movies or anything, so I literally I don't like. I feel scared. I afraid to watch.
Okay, so you feel scared, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, okay, yes, and they are scary. I cannot listen to them for a longer time. Even I cannot read them. I cannot watch those movies also. So yeah, they are scary, and I too
yes.
get scared. All right, well, that's a
Okay.
wonderful introduction of yours, Abula. And now it's my turn. Okay, and my name
Yes.
is Vinita Navlani, and I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. If I talk about my academics, I have done CA finals, and then I pursued CS, that is company secretary, and then I did my post graduation with I did my masters in economics, and then I have been into teaching for a long time now. And I my hobbies include traveling, reading books, and talking to people, knowing about them. I am also a very curious person like you, and I enjoy all of this. I love spiritual talks, and I love doing yoga, meditation, and all of this. And yes, this is about me. And now, Bola, one more question. Why have you joined Englishyaari? What is the main reason?
Okay, I have done my schooling from Hindi medium school, and Hindi medium school has been always barrier for not only for me, for also those students who want to learn another culture, another language. So it is kind of little hard, and it take lot of commitments. So it could be definitely beneficial or helpful for my for my confidence, for my communication. So that is why I joined
Okay,
English
so
Harry.
wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure you will be overcoming your fear of speaking and in English and overcoming this fear and pressure of being wrong and hesitant and all of these things. And I'm sure you will be able to overcome it with regular practice, right? And yes, now we'll be moving ahead with the topic. But before moving to the topic, do you have any questions from your side or anything to discuss?
I have one question which I wanted to ask, and I do want to ask. So where are you from actually? Are you from Bihar?
No, I'm from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh.
I got it.
All right.
Just
Any
now.
other
Okay.
question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, no. Right now, I don't have any question.
Okay, all right. So we'll be moving ahead with the topic, and I'm absolutely looking forward to it. And I want to tell you one thing that the ratio should be 70/30. That means 70 you should be speaking, 30 I should be speaking, so as to analyze the learner in a better way. Okay, so
Mhm.
in this way, if you'll be speaking more, I'll be able to analyze you and judge you in a better way, right? So, yes, I hope you'll be speaking more and I'll be listening more. All right. So, we'll be starting with that here. The topic given to you, Bola, is wonderful topic and it is goals, right? Goals.
Yes.
All right. We'll be talking about goals now, and I want you to be very elaborate and descriptive in whatever you will be saying. Okay. So, be descriptive, explain everything, whatever you have in your mind, you can speak. Okay, so let's start with the topic. And I want you to tell me, Bola, what do you think are goals and what is your biggest goal in life? But before that, you have to tell me what are goals.
Okay, so goals, according to my view, goals are those which we create by our one, and we create and we want to achieve, we want to get, and we want to achieve those things in our life. It could be anything. It depends person to person, and everyone has their different goals. So and they want to achieve, so that is the goal according to me.
All right. And what is your goal in life?
Okay, so like other person, I do have goal, and but I have two goals in my life, and the short term I have a short term goals, and I have a long term goals. And if I talk about my short term goals, so I want to learn, and I want to confident. I want to speak. I want to learn how to speak, like I want to speak good English like other people. So that is my short time goals.
Okay, so that is your short-term goal and wonderful goal you have set, and I'm sure you will be achieving it very soon. Although you have come so far in it, and I'm sure you'll be achieving it really very soon. And yes, it's not an overnight process. I want to tell you, Bhola, it's not an overnight process. We cannot be perfectionist like overnight, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
yes, we need to keep working on it. We need to practice more and more, and we need to communicate more and more for it. And we need to work hard for it, right? And as you are doing, you'll be
Definitely.
achieving your short-term goal really very soon. All right. Now I want to know from you, Bhola, how important is it to have goals? How important is it for a person to have goals?
How important? See, if we have a clear goal or a clear direction, then somehow or the other, it will definitely help us, and it will guide us to work towards our goal, to do work, to achieve the thing which we want to achieve. See, if I suppose I want to learn how to speak English. So now I have a clear direction that this is the things, or this is the my short term goal which I want to get, which I want to achieve. So I am trying to get information, I am taking tuition, I am connecting, I am doing practice for that. So I it is, giving me a direction to work into these things, to in order to achieve. So if we have any dream or any desire, ambition, then it push us to work towards our goal, it guide us, and we work according to that, and it also, it also motivate us. So that is the, if we have any clear goal or clear dream, so it guide us, it give us a direction to work towards the goal.
Okay, Bhola, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Can you please mute yourself and then unmute? There is some sound noise issue.
Okay, maybe because I turn on the fan. Let me see.
No, you just you just mute up yourself and then unmute. Uh, it's not corrected. I don't know why. Just a second, I'll check. Okay, please speak.
Now is it clear?
No, it's not clear.
Now is it clear, man?
No, it's not clear, but I'll be managing because I can hear you, but there is some noise. Okay, so yeah, I'll be just managing with it. Okay, all right. So now we'll be talking. You told me about why they are important, and I absolutely agree with you with what you said, because you told me that it definitely gives you direction to work. Right?
Yes.
If you have
Yes.
goals, it gives you direction to work, and that's absolutely right. And yes, Bola, so that was a wonderful answer. Also, you told me about your goals. Also, I would like to tell you, you are very clear with whatever you want to achieve. I mean, with your short term goals, also with your long term goals. You are very clear about it. And that's wonderful, wonderful. And Bola, as I want to tell you, all of my sessions will have some activity. Okay, it can be a quiz, it can be anything. So for today, the activity is, for example, just imagine yourself. You have become an army officer, right? And yes, now your school has called you, right? Your school has called you back as a chief guest, right? As a chief guest, and you now hundreds of students are standing in front of you, and you are standing on the stage, and you are asked to give a speech to all the students on the topic called goals. Right. So, like in a short speech, okay, a short and crisp speech, if you are allowed to give, how are you going to give that speech? I want to know from you. I am your student, and you have to give that speech to me. And since we are running out of time, I would like to request you to do it little faster.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so in that case, actually, so I will, first of all, I will tell them that how what my dream was and what I wanted to become, and how patient I was for that, and then I will tell them that please have dream in your life and ambition in your life. It will give you a direction. It will give you it will motivate you to work towards your dream, and you will be able to achieve your dream if you create your dream, if you want to get whatever you want to get. So it will help you, all of you, if you create any dream, and it will motivate you to also work towards the dream.
Okay, that's wonderful. And yes, that's a motivational speech. And yes, it was short and crisp again. And that I just hope you become a successful army officer and you will be called someday to back to your school. So to give this motivational speech to the students, and you'll be giving it in a wonderful manner. I'm sure about it someday. And yes, Lola, now it's time to move to the last part of the session. That is the feedback part. Would you like to have some feedback?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Yes.
All right, so we'll be moving to the feedback part. So all of my sessions will be having feedbacks on 5 bases. Okay, this is how I plan for all the students. The feedback will be based on 5 bases, and those 5 bases are: number one is confidence. Okay, the kind of confidence you have. Number two will be vocabulary. Okay, number two will be vocabulary. Number one is confidence. Number three will be what kind of fluency you have. Okay, so number three will be fluency. Number four is grammar, and number five is pronunciation. Okay, so if I talk about point number one, I just want to give you a complete feedback. Okay, I told you 5 points. Now I will be giving you a quick feedback for all of these. So Bula, one thing which I am really amazed to watch and experience in this session and in this communication which both of us had is you have got a wonderful confidence. Very good confidence, Bola. Very good. Just keep
Okay.
that confidence up. And yes, the one thing which I noticed, I'll be telling you about the pros first, like the likings first, what all I liked. So yes, I liked your confidence, which is amazing. I liked one thing very well. Since you belong to a Hindi medium school, and speaking in this manner is again commendable. Okay, I highly appreciate this effort of yours speaking in this manner. No matter how many mistakes you made, it can be corrected. You have reached this level, and it's commendable. It's commendable. You were very, very clear, Bhola. You were very clear in your speech. You were very clear in your thoughts. With whatever you
Okay.
spoke was absolutely clear to me. Okay. Yes. Now we'll be talking about the cons. Okay. So, sentence making. If I talk about sentence making, you have reached a wonderful level of sentence making, Bola. It was great. All I need to tell you, grammar was somewhere or the other, it can be corrected, right? So grammar can be
Yes.
corrected at many places. And if I talk about pronunciation, pronunciation has to be corrected because, as you told very well, you belong to a Hindi medium school and pronunciation differs for those students. Okay, but that's not a big issue. It can be easily corrected, right? And if I talk about sentence making was good, but yeah, it requires little bit of speed. Okay, little bit of speed. Clarity is there, everything is there, sentence correction is there, everything is there. But although I suggest my learners not to be very fast when you speak, okay, but either not to be very slow when you speak. So you need to
Yes.
accept a moderate speed when you speak. Okay, otherwise, wonderful communication skills, Bhola. All I would suggest you keep practicing and you will achieve your goal. Yes, now we'll be talking about the pronunciation part, Bhola. There were few words which I would like to practice pronunciation. Okay, so you have to repeat after me. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, number one word is want. Say want. Want.
Want. Want.
Very good. Very good. Very good pronunciation. Number two is was.
Was.
Very good. Practice. Practice.
Practice.
Practice.
Practice. Practice.
Okay. Practice. Yeah. Be fast. Practice.
Practice.
Okay. Number four is watching. Watching.
Watching. Watching.
Watching. Watching.
Watching. Watching.
Very good, very good pronunciation. Very good. It can be easily corrected, Bola. So these were the few words which I had for you, few pronunciation words, and I hope now it's time to wind up the session. And yes, it was amazing talking to you since this was the very first session of yours with me. I had a great time with you. I hope you had a good time too.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Was
really
was
enjoyed the session. Yes.
okay. Did you like the session?
Uh, yes, I literally enjoyed the